where you want it.
Bay 12, please.
Hello there, Gremlin fans, and welcome back to another Bay 12 video review. Today we are reviewing the new Neca Spider Gremlin. This is a very, very cool Gremlin figure. A long time ago, Neca released the regular version of this Gremlin before he took the spider transformative chemical that turned him into the big 8-legged Spider Gremlin character, which was a cool and wacky version of the Gremlins. I mean, all the different Gremlins in Gremlins 2 was absolutely ridiculous. And is it a masterpiece of a film? No. Is it as good as the first one? It depends on who you ask, but honestly, probably not. But is it a fun movie? Oh, absolutely. And if you haven't watched the Key and Peele bit where they're brainstorming about Gremlins 2 in the writing room, well, go watch that because that video is absolutely hilarious. It's in the review next. Anyway, here he is in the packaging. You've got the Spider Gremlin art. This is a windowless package. I'm surprised there's no like reveal flap or anything like that on here, because NECA usually does that, or if it's a bigger piece, usually it's got an open window. So I'm honestly surprised that there's just no view of the actual figure in here. You got some more artwork of him on the side, a close-up of him on that side, and on the back, well, Gizmo's getting ready to take on the Spider Gremlin. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. Alright guys, now that we've got him out of the packaging, we do have to do a little bit of assembly. We got to put all of his spider legs on. Now they even give you instructions. I guess NECA finally caught on to the whole hot water treatment thing. And it says do the hot water treatment to get the legs and joints soft enough so that you can put them on the spider body. So we have 8 legs. 8 legs to do that with, so we're going to go ahead and start doing that. So what you want to do is get yourself a cup of hot water, which I've got a mug of hot water right here. Take the joint you are going to soften up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip these one leg at a time inside the mug, like so. And you want to do it for about 20 to 30 seconds or so. And just kind of count that inside your head a little bit. Just use your best judgment. And after you do that, just dry off the section just a little bit. Don't worry, you're not going to cool it down very quickly by doing so. But this will allow you to soften up the socket enough so you don't have to worry about snapping something, because you definitely don't want to do that, especially on an awesome piece like this one. All right, so that's definitely enough time. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a little napkin here, or paper towel, whatever you want to call it. Dry that off a little bit, and we're going to take one of these spider legs, and you want the longer ones in the back, the 2 short ones go in the front, and you're just going to take that ball joint and it pops right in. Nice and easy. And now we're just going to do that 7 more times. And here he is, fully assembled with all of his legs attached. And this is probably one of the most impressive of the NECA Gremlins figures. And I don't think there's too many for NECA to do left out of Gremlins 2. There's only so many, and while there is a variety of Gremlins there, well, they've done some of the cooler ones. So anyway, here he is. As you can see, he's quite large. All of these legs are individually articulated. You got a joint here at the body. You have a joint right here where we just attached it, and then another ball joint right here. Now for this one, you don't have 3, you only have 2. You've got right there at the body, right there where we attached it, and that's pretty much it for the front legs. The rest of the legs all have 3 joints. A lot of really cool detail, a lot of really cool patterns on the thorax of the spider, and of course the spider butt also articulates as well. You got some really cool spikes right here. You'll notice there's a peg hole right here on his abdomen, I guess, and that is because he does come with a stand, so you don't have to worry about stressing out those spider leg joints. You can just plug him onto the stand and then articulate and pose the legs how you like, which I really like that they included that, because that takes the stress off of the joints and mitigates the risk of potential breakage in these joints and gives you more display options for the piece overall, which I really like. Other articulation includes, you have an ab crunch, fully articulated shoulders in his regular gremlin arms, single jointed elbow joints, they also swivel, single jointed wrists, head is on a ball joint, neck is also on a ball joint, and the jaw articulates as well. So that's also very cool. Now, just for comparison, here he is next to the original Spider Gremlin before he drinks the vial of spider juice or chemical or whatever you want to call it, the transformative chemical that turned him into the Spider Gremlin. He also comes with another vial of the stuff, so you can have him, you know, turn more gremlins into spiders if you want, and you can have lots of spider gremlins. I mean, could you imagine an army of the spider gremlin? Because of the gremlins, this one was probably arguably the scariest in Gremlins 2. Now, you'll also notice some other really cool features in comparison. He still has the awesome Mohawks and spines on his back, just like the original figure did before, once again, he turned himself into a spider gremlin. So there you go. Overall, a really incredible figure with incredible detail. I gotta say, this is probably the most impressive Gremlins figure in my opinion. I mean, aside from just whoever might be your favorite Gremlins character throughout these films, and then of course there's the Secret of the Mogwai, but I gotta say, this has gotta be the most impressive figure they've done so far. Really incredible, very well done. I mean, a hand for NECA. Great job. And hey, it's not a Turtles figure, so, you know, NECA does remember how to do other stuff from time to time. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's review featuring the Neca Spider Gremlin. Which Gremlin was your favorite out of either of the 2 movies? I'm not going to limit it to just 2, but which Gremlin was your favorite? Was it the Spider Gremlin? Was it the Bat Gremlin? Was it the crazy electric Gremlin zigzagging around the room? Let us know in the comments. Would you like us to review some more Gremlins in the future? Well, let us know in the comments. Sometimes we like to branch out and do some other things here on Bay 12, and this is one of those pieces. It was just too cool not to cover when Mike picked his up. So there it is for your viewing pleasure. Stay tuned for more reviews, like and subscribe, follow us on social media, and in case you're looking for some cool, awesome merch like Gremlins figures, well, come by our store. It's inside the Order 66 Multiverse shop in the Shops at Will Have Been Mall in Plano, Texas. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. It's game over, man.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.